Good morning, children. Listen, exercise 5.1, 13th question. Question is, in the binomial expansion of a plus b the whole power n, the coefficients of the fourth and the 13th terms are equal. Okay. In the binomial expansion of a plus b whole power n, if the coefficients of the fourth and the 13th terms are equal to each other, then find the value of n. We want to find the value of n. Okay. So value of n is equal to question mark. Find the value of n, where n is equal to question mark. Here, fourth and the 13th terms are equal to each other. Fourth term and the 13th term are equal. The coefficients of fourth term and the 13th term are equal. That is important. The coefficients of fourth and the 13th terms are equal to each other, then find the value of n. Okay, its preparation is very simple. We know that the general term t r plus 1 is equal to, can you tell me the general term t r plus 1? Yes, t r plus 1 is equal to Ncr into x power n minus r into a power r. T r plus 1 is equal to Ncr into x power n minus r into a power r. Now listen the technique. Here the coefficient of t r plus 1. The coefficient of t r plus 1 is given by Ncr. Okay. The coefficient of t r plus 1 is given by Ncr. Okay. Listen. The coefficient of t r plus 1 is, the coefficient of t r plus 1 is Ncr. It is a technique. The coefficient of t r plus 1 is Ncr. Remember the technique. Here forget plus 1 fixed. Here r plus 1, so that is plus 1 before r. So suffix r, so that is why here suffix r. That is a technique. Similarly, the coefficient of fourth term, that means t4. T4 can be rewritten as 4 can be rewritten as 3 plus 1. So that is why the coefficient of t4. T4 can be rewritten as t3 plus 1. That's all. Here r plus 1, here 3 plus 1. Okay. The coefficient of t4 is equal to t3 plus 1. Okay. T3 plus 4. T4 can be rewritten as t3 plus 1. Okay. Is 4 can be rewritten as 3 plus 1. The coefficient of t4. Okay. That is 4 is equal to 3 plus 1. Why not? We can write it directly. Mind itself we want to calculate. Mind itself. So 4, we need a t4 and 4 can be rewritten as 3 plus 1. So therefore, which is, one can write is. The coefficient of t, 3 plus 1 is. Can you tell me? Here r plus 1, so forget 1, r is the answer. That is Ncr. Similar idea, here Nc3. That's it. The coefficient of t, 3 plus 1 is Nc3, because t4 is equal to t3 plus 1. That is a technique, okay, which is rough idea. Next is similarly, now t13. So t13 can be split as, can you tell me anyone? T13? Yes, t13 is equal to t12 plus 1. Now the coefficient of t12 plus 1 is, the coefficient of t12 plus 1 is, the coefficient of t12 plus 1 is here r plus 1, so cr, 3 plus 1, so c3, 12 plus 1, so c12, where n fixed is nc12. That's all, nc12. Now as per the question, the coefficients of 4th and the 13th terms are equal to each other. They told equal. So these two coefficients are equal. So as per the data, okay, by the data, coefficient of t4 and the coefficient of t13 are equal. Therefore these two are equal, which means Nc3 is equal to Nc12. Therefore Nc3 is equal to Nc12. Okay, Nc3 is equal to Nc12. the coefficient of T4 and the coefficient of T13 are equal to each other. So that is why the coefficients are equal. Now remember, we know the formula. The formula is, since the formula Ncx is equal to Ncy. Ncx is equal to Ncy. Listen, here if the two combinations are equal, if the two combinations are equal, then the sum of the suffix is equal to the first number. The sum of the suffix is equal to the first number. That is idea. Here first number n, first number n. Okay, first number n, first number n, first number n. Suffix only differs. So if the two combinations are equal, when the first numbers are equal, then sum of the suffix is equal to first number. That is, your answer is n is equal to x plus y, which is formula. Using that idea, listen, here also, first number n, first number n equal. If the two combinations are equal, then the sum of the suffix is equal to the first number. Okay, that is, first number equal to sum of the suffix. First number is equal to sum of the suffix. Therefore, n is equal to 3 plus 12. N equal to 3 plus 12. Therefore, n is equal to 15. Yes, we are asked to find value of n. Yes, value of n is equal to 15. And this sum preparation is very simple. That is, coefficient of t r plus 1 is Ncr. Similar idea. Coefficient of t 3 plus 1 is Nc3. Coefficient of t 12 plus 1 is Nc12. So these two coefficients are equal by the data. Therefore, see, the first numbers are equal, the two combinations are equal such that the first numbers are equal, then first number equal to sum of the suffix. So n is equal to 3 plus 12, therefore n is equal to 15. So which is the required answer for 13th question. Children listen, now 14th question from exercise 5.1, page number 210. The question is, if the binomial coefficients of three consecutive terms, if the binomial coefficients of three consecutive terms in the expansion of a plus x the whole power n or in the ratio 1:7:42, then find the value of n. Then find the value of n. So n is question mark. Again, say before question also find the value of n, and here also we want to find the value of n in which three consecutive terms in the expansion or in the ratio 1:7:42. So we need three consecutive terms and the coefficients of, that is important, the coefficients of three consecutive terms. Okay, the coefficients of three consecutive terms in the expansion a plus x the whole power n or in the ratio 1:7:42. Okay, first of all we need three consecutive terms. Okay, listen carefully. So listen, let t r plus 1 comma t r plus 2 comma t r plus 3, t r plus 1, t r plus 2, t r plus 3, t r plus 1 next to t r plus 2, t r plus 2 next to t r plus 3. Okay, let t r plus 1 comma t r plus 2 comma t r plus 3 be the three consecutive terms. Be the three consecutive terms. Be the three consecutive terms. Okay, be the three consecutive terms. That's a preparation over. Let t r plus 1 comma t r plus 2 comma t r plus 3 be the three consecutive terms. Okay, now these three consecutive terms can be rewritten as, okay, that is t r plus 1 fixed. Okay, t r plus 1 fixed, and r plus 2 can be rewritten as t r plus 1 plus 1, because in the standard form last we want to make plus 1. Okay, last we should make plus 1. Here last we should make plus 1. Here last we should make plus 1. So that is why t r plus 1 as it is. Now t r plus 2 can be rewritten as r plus 1 plus 1. If your doubt means 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So we are writing in the standard form t r plus 1. It is of the form t r plus 1. Okay. So 2 can be rewritten as 1 plus 1. Come on. T r plus 1. No, that is we need plus 1 last. So r plus 2 plus 1. If a doubt means 2 plus 1 equal to 3. So main time plus 1 last, plus 1 last, plus 1 last. After simplifying, we get a before. Okay. So that is t r plus 1, comma t r plus 1 plus 1, comma t r plus 2 plus 1 be the 3 consecutive terms. Be the 3 consecutive terms. Okay, that's preparation is ready. And we know that, already we know that from basic, that is from the introduction we know that the coefficient of t r plus 1 is equal to Ncr. Here forget plus 1, okay, forget plus 1. Here r means the coefficient is Ncr. Here r plus 1. Therefore, the coefficient is Nc r plus 1. Here, the coefficient is Nc r plus 2. That's all. Therefore, the coefficients are. Here, the coefficients are in the ratio. Therefore, the coefficients are in the ratio 1:7:42. And therefore, one can write therefore the coefficients are. Therefore, the coefficients are Ncr, Nc r plus 1, Nc r plus 2. Okay, is in the or in the ratio 1:7:42. Therefore, the coefficients are the coefficients are in the ratio. Therefore, the coefficients are in the ratio 1:7:42. Okay, coefficients are in the ratio 1:7:42, which is given. Information. Okay, which is given information. Now, can you tell me the coefficient of t r plus 1? Yes, Ncr is 2. Okay, next, the coefficient of t r plus 1 plus 1? Yes, Nc r plus 1 is 2. Here, the coefficient of t r plus 2 plus 1 is? Yes, Nc r plus 2, which is equal to 1:7:42. Okay. Listen, r plus 1, r plus 2. First number n fixed is in the ratio 1:7:42. That's all. Now, I want to taking first two. Okay. Now, taking first two and the first two. Now, taking first two and the first two. Now, remember, taking first two and the first two, we get the first two is in the ratio. So, the first two ratio can be written as directly as fraction. Okay. See, that is a is to b equal to a by b. So, from first to 2, okay, from first to 2, we can write Ncr divided by Nc r plus 1, which is equal to, considering first two, Ncr divided by Nc r plus 1, which is equal to, considering first two, 1:7 is equal to 1/7. So, which is equal to 1/7, that's all, is equal to 1/7. Now, I want to simplify. Simplification is very simple. Here, the next step is given by, and before simplifying, I want to cross multiply for my convenience. Okay, cross multiply. By cross multiplying 7 into, okay, cross multiply 7 into Ncr is equal to 1 into denominator same, 1 into anything same. So 7 into Ncr is equal to 1 into Nc r plus 1. That's all. 1 into Nc r plus 1 equal to Nc r plus 1. That's all. Cross multiplication. Again, it is very simple. So the coefficient of t r plus 1 is Ncr. The coefficient of t r plus 1 is Nc r plus 1. Here r plus 1, that is a technique. Remember, here suffix r, therefore here suffix plus 1 forget. Okay, suffix r plus 1, therefore r plus 1. Okay, forget plus 1, suffix r plus 2, therefore r plus 2. Coefficient. And considering first two, we get, see, Ncr divided by Nc r plus 1 is equal to 1:7 is equal to 1/7. Cross multiply, we get this equation. Next, I want to expand. I have no place, so that is why I want to rough in the top. Listen, rough it. Okay. Now listen. Now here, its simplification is very simple. 7 into, okay, Ncr. Can you tell me what is Ncr formula? Very good. Ncr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial, which is formula. So Ncr formula is given by Ncr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, n minus r factorial into r factorial. So this formula already given in the introduction, beginning of the chapter. Ncr is equal to n factorial divided by Ncr equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Listen the technique to write. Here first number n, so numerator n factorial. And come to denominator. Here first number minus suffix, so n minus r is the first one, n minus r factorial. And suffix r alone one factor. Here suffix r, therefore suffix r alone one factor, factorial. Listen, numerator, listen carefully. First number equal to numerator factorial divided by first number minus suffix number is the denominator factor and the suffix alone one factor. Okay, which is equal to. Now can tell me Nc r plus 1 formula? Yes, it is. This one is formula. Using this formula you want to expand. Listen, here first number n. Therefore numerator is n factorial. Okay. Now first number minus suffix number. That means here Ncr, therefore n minus r, sign change. Here n minus r minus 1. So suffix should be sign change. So divided by n minus r minus 1. N minus r minus 1 factorial. Into suffix alone 1 factorial. That is suffix r plus 1. Therefore r plus 1 factorial. That's all. Okay. Now we want to simplify. Using pencil, one time of n factorial, one time of n factorial cancel. Okay, one time of n factorial, one time of n factorial cancel. That means 1 divided by remaining. If I doubt this multiplication goes to right, it becomes divided, then we can cancel. But for our knowledge, we can cancel directly. Next, come to denominator. Here 7 into 1 equal to 7. So 7 divided by. And here also, which is equal to 1 divided by. 7 divided by, here 1 divided by. Now consider the denominator. See, comparing these two denominators, the smaller factorial fixed and the bigger one we want to split. See, listen, for example, for your understanding, 5 factorial equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. 5 factorial equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Now listen, this can be rewritten as 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 equal to 4 factorial. So 4 factorial into 5. Likewise. Okay. This same thing we can write. Say for example, which is equal to, suppose, consider 1 into 2 into 3. 1 into 2 into 3 is equal to 3 factorial into 4 into 5. Like that we can split. Which means 5 factorial equal to 4 factorial into, the 5 factorial equal to 5 into 4 factorial. 5 factorial equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. Similar idea, 5 factorial equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial. Likewise we can split. Okay, that is a technique which is purely referred for your understanding. Okay, see for example, 8 factorial equal to 8 into 7 factorial. Why not? 8 factorial equal to 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. Likewise, suppose 8 factorial equal to 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. Likewise, we can split. Okay, which is a rough idea. Using this technique, I want to rewrite. Listen, here first comparing n minus r and n minus r minus 1. N minus r minus 1. Comparing these two, which one is bigger, which one is smaller? Here n minus r, here n minus r minus 1. N minus r minus 1. So already n minus r, from that one subtracting, so it becomes smaller. Okay, smaller. So smaller fixed. And the n minus r bigger one. Bigger one I want to split. So how to split means, listen, this n minus r. N minus r into, listen, n minus r fixed. N minus r into, n minus r before, n minus r minus 1. Because before means one subtract. that is n minus r minus 1 factorial. Okay, n minus r factorial equal to n minus r into n minus r minus 1 factorial over, and here n minus r minus 1 factorial fixed. Okay, that is fixed. Next, comparing r factorial and r plus 1 factorial. Okay, here r plus 1, r plus 1 bigger because r next to r plus 1. Therefore, r plus 1 bigger, r smaller. Therefore, this r factorial fixed. Okay, here already this r factorial in left hand side r factorial as it is. Comparing r and r plus 1, r plus 1 bigger, so r smaller factorial, r smaller, so fixed. Now r plus 1 I want to split. How to split r plus 1? R plus 1 factorial is equal to r plus 1 into r factorial. That's all. Okay? Listen. R plus 1. R plus 1 bigger. So r plus 1 factorial equal to r plus 1 into r factorial. And this r factorial fixed. Now using pencil you want to cancel. Again it is very simple. N minus r minus 1. So n minus r minus 1 smaller fixed, and n minus r can be rewritten as n minus r into, it's before n minus r minus 1 factorial, or r plus 1, r smaller fixed and bigger I want to split, r plus 1 factorial equal to r plus 1 into r factorial. Now using pencils cancellation. Any cancellation? Yes. Cancellation, r factorial, listen, remember carefully, r factorial cancel. Cancellation in pencil. Next, any cancellation? Yes. N minus r minus 1 factorial, n minus r minus 1 factorial, cancel. Okay. Now remaining. If we want to write remaining, the remaining is given by 7 by n minus r. Remember, 7 divided by n minus r equal to 7 divided by n minus r equal to 1 divided by r plus 1. 1 divided by r plus 1. That's all. 1 divided by r plus 1. Now cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication. Remember, we are taking first two and here first two. Now next part we want to consider last two. Remember, the last two is r plus 1, r plus 2. Remember, because next time we want to write. Next step is comparing last two and the last two. That you want to keep it in the mind. Now I have no place, so that is why I want to ref. Listen, the last two we can write here, that is Ncr plus 1 is to Ncr plus 2, which is equal to 7:42, because next stage we need this step. So that is why this part right here, then we can repeat. This part no need, so I want to repeat. Okay? Yes, ready. Now, listen. Now we cross multiplication, that's all. Okay, cross multiply. 7 into r, 7r. 7 into 1 plus 7, which is equal to, yes, cross multiply. Cross multiply means you get a 1 into n minus r. Now simplification, please. Yes, simplification means this minus r comes left side, plus r. So 8r, okay. Listen, already 7r plus r, so 8r. And the n comes left side, minus n, which is equal to 7 goes to right. 7 goes to right means minus 7. Okay, minus 7. That's all. And let it be the first equation, no problem. Which is the first equation? Ready? Okay, first equation is ready. Now, taking first two, we are getting this one first equation. Now, taking last two. Okay, last two. Now I want to take last two. That is, now taking last two, Ncr plus 1 is to Ncr plus 2 is equal to 7:42. And this ratio is equal to fraction. Why not? One can write it directly also. Now, Ncr plus 1 divided by Ncr plus 2. Ncr plus 2, which is equal to 7/42. 7/42. That's all. Now simplification. 177, 6 7s are 42, which is equal to 1/6. So this fraction is equal to 1/6. Now I want to cross multiply. Yes, yourself. Very good. 6 of, okay, 6 into, one can write 6 into. here I have place, so this part no need. Okay, now I want to cross multiply, that's all. Okay, by cross multiplying 6 into, listen carefully, 6 into Ncr plus 1 is equal to, here 1 into, okay, 1 into the denominator side, so which is equal to Ncr plus 2. Okay, that's all, complete the bracket. 6 into Ncr plus 1 is equal to Ncr plus 2. Now formula. Can you tell me the formula? Listen, the formula is Ncr is equal to, yes, I want to use the formula, Ncr formula. Okay, Ncr is equal to, I want to use Ncr formula. We know that Ncr is equal to Nc n minus r, which means 6 into, here 6 fixed, 6 into bracket, Ncr plus 1, here first number n, therefore numerator n factorial, divided by, okay, divided by, first number minus suffix number, that means suffix change its sign, n minus r minus 1, okay, n minus r minus 1 factorial. Next step, good, suffix alone 1 factorial, that is r plus 1 factorial, r plus 1 factorial. Okay, which is equal to Ncr plus 2. Because here this place is not enough, so that is why shall we write downwards. The place is not enough, so that is why I am writing here. Listen again, 6 into bracket, first number n, therefore numerator is n factorial, divided by first number minus suffix number n minus r minus 1. Okay, n minus r minus 1 factorial, and the suffix alone 1 factorial, that is r plus 1 factorial. Okay, complete the square bracket, which is equal to, now yourself, yes, here first number n, therefore numerator n factorial, divided by, next step, first number minus suffix, that means n minus r minus 2, so n minus r minus 2 factorial. Next step, yes, suffix alone 1 factorial, that is r plus 2, r plus 2, that's all, r plus 2 factorial. Now I want to simplify. Simplification is very simple. 1 time of n factorial, 1 time of n factorial, cancel, and the remaining. Now 6 into 1, 6, so 6 divided by, okay, 6 divided by, now comparing n minus r minus 1, it is n minus r minus 2, n minus r fixed. I want to identify which is very smaller. Okay, here n minus r minus 1, n minus r minus 2, which one is smaller? Yes, n minus r minus 2, because 2 is reducing, so that is why which is very smaller, and n minus r minus 1 bigger, n minus r minus 2 is smaller, so smaller fixed, and the bigger one I want to change. Okay, which is smaller fixed, and it is bigger one I want to split. Yes, smaller fixed, bigger one I want to split. Okay, how to split? Yes, that is n minus r minus 1 fixed, and n minus r minus 1 before n minus r minus 2 factorial, n minus r minus 2 factorial. Okay, over. And the next, this it is, I told you smaller is fixed, so we write last. Next, comparing r plus 1 factorial and r plus 2, r plus 1, r plus 2, which is smaller? Yes, r plus 1, r plus 2, so r plus 2 bigger I want to split, that means a smaller fixed. Okay, smaller fixed means into r plus 1 factorial extent, which is equal to 1 divided by, okay, 1 divided by, I told already the smaller fixed, that is n minus r minus 2 factorial fixed, n minus r minus 2 factorial fixed. Now r plus 2, here r plus 1 smaller fixed, r plus 2 I want to split, that is bigger one. How to split r plus 2 factorial? Yes, that is r plus 2 into r plus 2 before r plus 1 factorial. r plus 2 into r plus 1 factorial. R plus 1 factorial. Here I want to write r plus 1 factorial. R plus 1. R plus 1 factorial. That's all. R plus 2 factorial equal to r plus 2 into r plus 1 factorial. Okay. Now simplification in pencil. Any idea? Yes. N minus r minus 2 factorial. N minus r minus 2 factorial. Cancel. Next. R plus 1 factorial. R plus 1 factorial. Cancel. Right, remaining? Yes, the remaining is given by 6 divided by, okay, 6 divided by n minus r minus 1, which is equal to 1 divided by r plus 2. 1 by r plus 2. Now yourself, yes, cross multiply. Cross multiply means 6r plus 12. 6r plus 12, okay, which is equal to, cross multiply, yes, n minus r minus 1. Bring to left side, all the terms should bring left side. Minus r comes left side. So 6r plus r is equal to 7r. Okay, 6r plus r equal to 7r. And the n comes left side. So you get minus n, which is equal to 12 goes to right side. Minus 12, already minus 1. So which is equal to minus 13. That's all. Which is second equation. Let it be second equation. It is second equation. And here we are asked to find the value of n. So here comparing first equation and the second equation, there are two equations with the two unknowns, r and n. So solving 1 and 2, we get answer. Solving 1 and 2, we get answer. Also I have no place downwards. So that is why I want to rub this part, I want to continue. Okay. Now listen. Yes, solving 1 and 2, that's all. Solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2, we get, can tell me the first equation? Yes. First equation is 8r minus n is equal to minus 7. First equation. Next, second equation, 7r minus n. 7r minus n is equal to minus 13. Second equation. Solving 1 and 2. Any idea? Yes. Here minus n, that is one time of n, sign change, going to cancel. Which means I want to sign change all the terms. Okay, sign change, plus opposite minus, minus opposite plus, minus opposite plus. Now minus n plus n cancel. Yes, what is your answer? 8r minus 7r is equal to r. R is equal to, yes, r is equal to plus 13 minus 7, which is equal to 6. R equal to 6. Substitute r equal to 6 in the first equation. That is, 1 becomes 8 into r equal to 6 minus n is equal to minus 7. Now, 6 8s are 48. 48 minus n equal to minus 7. Next step. Minus n is equal to 48 goes to right minus. So minus 48 minus 7. That is minus n is equal to, what is your addition? Minus 48 minus 7 equal to, yes, minus 55. So where minus cancel. Therefore, n is equal to 55. We are asked to find the n value, therefore n is equal to 55. So answer. N is equal to 55. Therefore, the required value of n is given by 55. So n is the answer. Children listen. Now 15th question, page number 210 from exercise 5.1. In the binomial coefficients of 1 plus h the whole power n, the coefficients of the 5th, 6th and 7th terms are in AP. Find all the values of n. That's all. Again, see the coefficients of 5th, 6th, 7th terms are in AP. Find all the values of n. Find all the values of n. Remember the technique. the coefficient of T5. T5 means T 4 plus 1. Okay, T5 means T4 plus 1. And here T6 is equal to T5 plus 1. And T7 equal to T6 plus 1. Therefore, the coefficients of 5th, 6th, 7th terms are here 4 plus 1, therefore Nc4. And 6 plus 1, therefore Nc5. And here 6 plus 1, therefore Nc6. And given that the coefficients are in the ratio are in AP. Okay, here the first one, 5th term coefficient is 1, that is one number less. 5th term coefficient is given by Nc4. Okay, Nc4, comma. 6th term coefficient is 1 less. That means Nc5, comma. 7th term means 1 term less. That is Nc6 or in AP. Or in AP. So which is the data? The coefficients of 5th, 6th, 7th terms are in AP. The coefficient of 5th term is Nc4 because 1 number less. Because that is 5 equal to 4 plus 1, therefore 4. 6, that is 5 plus 1 equal to 6, therefore 5. 6 plus 1, therefore 6. Okay, or in AP. Now can you tell me what is AP formula? Very good. That is twice of center. If A, B, C are in AP, then twice of center equal to sum of first and last. Twice of center equal to sum of first and last. See, for example, this is the formula, AP formula. A, B, C in AP. If A, B, C are in AP, then twice of center equal to, that is 2B is equal to sum of first and last. Okay, sum of first and last. That is A plus C, which is a formula for AP. Okay, if the 3 numbers are in AP, then twice of center is equal to sum of first and last. Otherwise, this 2 goes to right, becomes divided. Center equal to sum of first and last divided by 2. Okay, that is the formula. So twice of center equal to sum of first and last. Yes, start your answer. Twice of Nc5 is equal to sum of first and last. Sum of first and last means Nc4 plus Nc6. That's all. Hereafter simplification yourself. Okay, now listen. Twice of. What is Nc5 formula? Ncr equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial divided by r factorial. That is first number n, so numerator n factorial. First number minus suffix number. Yes, n minus 5 factorial. Okay, int. This suffix alone 1 factorial. Complete the bracket. Remember again, first number numerator n factorial and the first number minus suffix number denominator n minus 5 factorial, suffix alone 1 factorial, so 5 factorial. Similar idea. Okay, which is equal to hereafter yourself. Start. What is Nc4? Yes, n factorial divided by n minus 4. N minus 4 factorial. Okay, anyone? Yes, suffix alone 4 factorial plus of. Can you tell me here? Yes, n factorial divided by. Next. Yes, very good. N minus 6 factorial. N minus 6 factorial. Next. Yes, 6 factorial. That's all. Simplification ready. Now we want to simplify. Simplification is very simple. Now I want to compare. See, how to compare means compare n minus 5, n minus 4, n minus 6, in which n minus 4, n minus 5, 1 less. Okay, so n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 5 is smaller. Next, n minus 6, n minus 5, n minus 6 is smaller. So here very smaller n minus 6. Okay, n minus 4, next n minus 6, n minus 5, next n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, in which n minus 6 is very smaller because very less. That is why. Okay, now n minus 4 fixed and the n minus 5 and the n minus 6 I want to split. Next step, 4 factorial, 5 factorial, 6 factorial, in which is bigger Yes, 6 factorial bigger. So 6 factorial we want to split. That is a technique. 6 factorial we want to split. Also, this say 6 factorial and 5 factorial split, and a very small 4 factorial fixed. Okay, very small 4 factorial fixed. Next, 4 factorial, 5 factorial, 6 factorial, in which very small 4 factorial fixed, because smaller, very small. Okay, next, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, in which very small, yes, n minus 6 very small, it is very small, so fixed, it is very small, fixed, and the remaining I want to split. Again, 4 factorial very small, that is why fixed, n minus 6 factorial very small, that is why fixed, remaining all want to split. Okay, now listen, next step, 2 into, square bracket open, numerator n factorial divided by, we told 4 factorial and n minus 6 factorial only fixed, and the remaining I want to split. Okay, come to here. This n minus 5 factorial can be split as n minus 5 into, it's before n minus 4 factorial. Listen, n minus 5 into n minus 4 factorial, that's all. N minus 5 factorial equal to n minus 5 into n minus 4 factorial. Hereafter reversal. Yes, I want to change. Yes, very good. 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 factorial. Okay? Next, 5 into 4 factorial. 5 into. Complete the square bracket. Which is equal to n factorial divided by, here I told already 4 factorial fixed. Okay? This I want to split. N minus 4 factorial can be rewritten as, yes, listen, n minus 4, it's before n minus 5, it's before, so n minus 4 before n minus 5, n minus 5 before n minus 6 factorial. That's all. N minus 6 factorial already divided by 4 factorial fixed. This 4 factorial fixed. Okay, plus of, plus, say long divide, numerator n factorial, numerator n factorial divided by, we told already n minus 6 is very small, n minus 6 factorial very small, so small, fixed, n minus 6 factorial, fixed. Okay, this 6 factorial I want to rewrite. How to rewrite means until to get to 4 factorial. Now listen, 6 factorial equal to, anyone? Yes, 6 into, next, very good, 5 into, next, yes, 4 factorial. 6 factorial equal to 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. Like that you want to split. Now hereafter simplification yourself. Simplification yourself. Here, there is, yes, we can write, no problem. Okay, simplification, write by yourself. Yes, very good, using pencil, 1 time of n factorial. Here, n factorial common, then going to cancel. So that is why 1 time of n factorial, 1 time of n factorial. Real simplification is, here numerator n factorial common, so here n factorial cancel. Similar idea. In denominator, here middle plus, so there are 2 terms are there. Taking common, then cancellation. Otherwise, one can cancel directly, mind itself. Okay, start your answer. For example, n minus 4 factorial, n minus 4 factorial, and n minus 4 factorial, here n minus 4 only, here no n minus 4. Okay, any cancellation in denominator? Yes, here n minus 5, here no n minus 5, not cancel. Next one. Yes, any other cancellation? Any other cancellation means, here n minus 4, n minus 6, okay, n minus 6 factorial, here n minus 4, okay. Now listen, here in right hand side, 4 factorial, also here 4 factorial. Here denominator 4 factorial common, then going to cancel. Okay, so 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 4 factorial cancel. 4 factorial cancel. And also this n minus 5 equal to n minus 5, n minus 5 before, here mistake, okay, that is very important. Listen, n minus 5 before n minus 6 Remember carefully. Okay, n minus 5 before n minus 6 factorial. Okay, listen. N minus 4 before n minus 5. N minus 5 before n minus 6 factorial. N minus 6 fixed. Now, n minus 6 factorial, n minus 6 factorial, n minus 6 factorial. So, n minus 6 factorial common. Already left hand side n minus 6 factorial. For our knowledge, we can cancel. N minus 6 factorial, n minus 6 factorial cancel. Okay. Now write remaining. What is remaining? Here 2 into 1, 2. So, 2 divided by, what is the denominator? 5 into this bracket. Okay, 5 into. That means a 5 going to multiply inside for our convenience. Why not? Yes. What is your answer? 5 into n. 5n. Okay. 5n. 5n. Next step please. Otherwise it is easy to take LCM. So that is why keep as it is. 5 into n minus 5. That is best idea. The remaining part is 5 into n minus 5. Okay. So 2 into 1, 2. 2 divided by 5 into n minus 5. Which is equal to. Here. 1 divided by n minus 5 into n minus 4. 1 divided by n minus 5 into n minus 4. Okay. N minus 5 into n minus 4. Next, plus of. Here what is remaining? 1 divided by, okay, 1 divided by, what is remaining? Yes, 5 into 6. 5, 6 are, yes, one can write it directly 30. 5, 6 are 30. Okay, 5, 6 are 30. 5, 6 are 30. That's all. Now for my convenience, bring this first term to left side. Okay, for our convenience. So this term comes left side. After simplifying, we are going to get answer. Here I have no place downwards. So that is why we want to rough the top part. Listen. Listen. I want to rough. Okay, children listen. Now this right side first term comes left side. We get here 2 divided by, listen carefully, 2 divided by 5 into n minus 5. Okay, n minus 5, which is equal to, it comes left side. So that is why it becomes a minus. Okay. So this plus comes left side minus. So minus 1 by n minus 5 into n minus 4. n minus 5 into n minus 4, which is equal to 1 by 30. Okay, 1 by 30. Up to this correct. Now, listen, left hand side. Left hand side, n minus 5 present, that is n minus 5 present in one place. So I want to take LCM, that's all. LCM. Okay, can you tell me what is LCM for left side? Yes, n minus 5, n minus 5. So LCM is 1 time. And here already 5 is there. So 5 into n minus 5 into n minus 4 LCM. 5 into n minus 5 into n minus 4 is LCM. Okay, now comparing LCM and the denominator. 5 n minus 5 cancel. And remaining n minus 4 multiply with the numerator. So your answer is 2 into, okay, 2 into n minus 4. Okay, now comparing second denominator and LCM. Here n minus 5, n minus 4 cancel. And the remaining 5 multiply with the numerator. 1 into 5 is equal to 5, minus 5, which is equal to 1 by 30. That's all. Yes, 1 by 30, ready. Now using pencil, here denominator 5, here denominator 30. So 1 5 is 5, 6 5s are 30. 1 5 is 5, 6 5s are 30. We can simplify with it. Otherwise, this into 5 goes to right, it becomes multiplied. Then also 1 5 is 5, 6 5 are 30 for our knowledge. Now 2 going to multiply inside. Can you tell me your answer? 2 into n is equal to 2n. Okay. 2 4s are 8 minus 8. Already minus 5. Okay, which is equal to, and which is equal to, why not? We write downwards, divided by already n minus 5 into n minus 4, which is equal to 1 by 6 only available. Now again simplification, here multiply, and the numerator minus 8 minus 5, minus 13. So your answer will be 2n minus 13 divided by n into n square. N into minus 4, yes, minus 4n. Next, minus 5 into n, minus 5n. Next step, good. Minus into minus plus 4 5s are 20. Okay, which is equal to 1 by 6. Which is equal to 1 by 6. Now, any other idea? Yes. In denominator, that is minus 4n minus 5n equal to minus 9n, and also cross multiply. By cross multiplying, we get 6 2s are 12n. 6 2s are 12n. 6 into 13. Okay, 6 into 13 equal to, that is 60, 6 into 10, 60, 6 3s are 18. So, 60 plus 18, 78, minus 78, which is equal to 1 into denominator, same, but simplify center in the center, minus 9n. Cross multiply means n square minus 9n plus 20. That's it. Now, I want to make a quadratic equation. To make quadratic equation, bring all the terms to left side, no problem. Bring all the terms to left side. That is, n square comes left side, minus n square. Minus 9n comes left side, plus 9n. Already plus 12. So plus 12 plus 9 is equal to, yes, 21. That is plus 21n. And the 20 comes left side, minus 20. Already minus 78. So minus 98, which is equal to 0. Yes. To eliminate minus, multiply by minus 1 on both sides. Multiply by minus 1 on both sides. Multiply by minus 1 on both sides, we get sign sign, listen, minus into minus plus n square. Remember, n square. Minus into plus minus, minus 21n. Minus into minus plus 98. So plus 98 is equal to 0. N square, n constant equal to 0. Okay, hereafter reverse. Yes, it's a quadratic equation in n. We want to factorize. Factorize means n square coefficient 1. So n square coefficient into the constant. Okay, what is your answer? Yes, 1 into 98, 98. Yes, while multiplying I need a 98. Here n coefficient is minus 21. Yes, minus 21. While add or subtract I need center. Okay, what will be the factors? Yes, do the rough work. 98, factorization. Suppose 2. Okay, yourself. Very good. 4 2s are 8. Remainder 1. 9 2s are 80. Next one. 49. 7 7s are 49. Now remember, 2 7s are 14 into 7 alone. So 14 into 7. Adjustment? Yes. Minus, minus. Simplification? Minus into minus plus 14 into 7, 98. While adding, minus 14 minus 7 equal to minus 21. Therefore, listen, remember, and also n square coefficient 1. Therefore, by 1, value will not change. So, minus 14, so n minus 14 into minus 7, therefore, n minus 7, which is equal to 0. Now, the product equal to 0, either first one equal to 0 or second one equal to 0. Therefore, your answer will be n minus 14 is equal to 0 or n minus 7 is equal to 0, which is purely rough. Okay. Now next step. Good. N is equal to 14 or n is equal to 7. Therefore, n is equal to 7, 14. Why not? We can write n is equal to 7, 14. Therefore, the value of m is 7,14, which is answer for 15th sum. Children listen. See question number 16 from exercise 5.1, page number 210. Prove that C0 square plus C1 square plus C2 square plus etc. plus Cn square equal to 2n factorial divided by n factorial the whole square. Listen. C0 square plus C1 square plus C2 square plus etc. plus Cn square equal to 2n factorial divided by n factorial the whole square is the given question. Sir, okay. Here, listen, C0 square means Nc0 square. C1 square means Nc1 square. Here, n is hiding. So we want to take in short form. Listen, first of all, let Nc0 comma, let Nc0 comma, Nc1 comma, etc. comma, Ncn, which is equal to C1 comma, C2 comma, C1 comma, C2 comma, C3 comma, etc. comma, Cn. That's all. So here, C0 square means Nc0 square. Here n is understood. So that is why Nc0 comma, Nc1 comma, etc. comma, Ncn is equal to C1 comma, C2 comma, C3. This part we want to take. We want to consider ourselves. Okay. Next, to prove this question, let us take the expansion 1 plus x the whole power n into 1 plus x the whole power n, and its reverse addition is x plus 1 the whole power n. 1 plus x the whole power n into x plus 1 the whole power n. Okay, reverse it. Because we need C0 square. See, from the first expansion 1 C0, from second expansion 1 C0, we are going to get C0 square. That is why I am taking twice. That's all. Okay, which is equal to binomial theorem. Expand yourself. Yes, very good. First one is Nc0, but the short form we are considering C1. Okay, C1. Otherwise, you write, then after we can simplify, no problem. Okay, as per the formula, 1 plus x the whole power n. The formula is Nc0. Nc0 into, here first number 1. Okay, so 1 the whole power n into x power n plus, okay, second time Nc1 into, here first time 1, therefore 1 power n. So these 1 powers are reducing and x powers are decreasing. Okay, no, here x power 0. Listen, Nc0 x power n a power 0. Okay, a power 0. Combination increasing, 1 powers are decreasing, x powers are increasing. Okay, Nc0 next to Nc1, 1 power n, and 1 less means 1 power n minus 1 into x power 1. Nc0 x power n into a power 0 plus Nc1 x power n minus 1 into a power 1 plus etc. Plus etc. plus, can tell me the last term? Very good. Ncn into, here 1 powers are reducing, therefore 1 power 0 into, here x powers are increasing, x power 0, x power 1, etc. x power n, that's all, x power n, which is the expansion for first expansion. Okay, square bracket open, square bracket complete. Okay, into, listen, into, now second expansion. Here we know that formula as is so. First, second one expansion is again Nc0. Here first time x, therefore x power n into, second time 1, therefore 1 power 0. Okay, plus Nc1. Here after reversal, Nc1 into x power n minus 1 into 1 power 1 plus etc. plus Ncn into. Here, listen, x powers are decreasing. So that is why x power 0 into 1 powers are increasing. 1 power 0, 1 power 1, etc. 1 power n. Complete the square bracket, that's all. Okay, now simplification, yourself, which is equal to Nc0, okay, Nc0, where yes, we need Nc0 because we need answering C0 square. So that is why Nc0 fixed. Nc0, 1 power anything tends to 1. X power 0 tends to 1. So Nc0, 1 into Nc0 plus Nc1. Here 1 power anything tends to 1. So x plus etc. plus. Okay. Here good. 1 power 0 tends to 1. Ncn tends to 1, but we need Cn. So that is why Ncn fixed. Ncn into x power n. Ncn into x power n. So which is the first expansion. Okay, into the second expansion. Here Nc0 fixed. Nc0 into x power n. 1 power 0 tends to 1. Next, Nc1. 1 power 1 equal to 1. And here we are available. Nc1 into x power n minus 1. Yes. Plus etc. Plus etc. plus the last term. Ncn. X power 0 tends to 1. Okay. And 1 power n tends to 1. 1 power any number tends to 1. So complete the square bracket. That's it. Now already we taken Nc0 equal to C0. Nc1 equal to C1. So that is why next stage, which is equal to Nc0 equal to C0 plus, yes, Nc0 equal to C0. Nc1 is equal to C1 into x plus etc. plus Ncn equal to, yes, Cn into x power n. So the first one is completed. Similarly, second. Okay, listen, square bracket open, square bracket closed, bracket open. It is the expansion for second bracket. Okay, Nc0 equal to C0. C0. X power n. X power n plus Nc1 equal to C1 into x power n minus 1 plus etc. plus etc. plus etc. plus Ncn. That is Ncn is equal to Cn. Ncn is equal to Cn. Complete the bracket. Okay. Now middle relation is product. So I want to find a product, mind itself. Remember here C0 into C0, C0 square. C0 into C0, C0 square. 1 into x power n, x power n. Listen, C0 square into x power n. When we are going to get a C0 square, C1 square, C0 into C0, C0 square into x power n. C1 into C1, C1 square into here power 1, here power n minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 cancel. Okay, C1 into C1, C1 square. Here x power 1, x power n minus 1, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. We get x power n. Next power, plus etc. Cn into Cn, Cn square. Next, x power n into 1, x power n. We are going to get the product. Why not? Is mind itself. And in left hand side, come to left hand side. The left hand side will be of the form 1 plus x the whole power n into x plus 1 the whole power n. X plus 1 equal to 1 plus x. Both are same. So that is why, for my convenience, now I can write 1 plus x whole power 2n. Because bases are equal, powers are added. So bases are equal, powers are added means we get 1 plus x the whole power 2n. That's all. Now, we want to prove C0 square, C1 square, etc. Cn square. For which, here C0 into C0 x power n is C0 square x power n. So every time C1 square, C1 into C1, C1 square x power n. Cn into Cn, Cn square x power n. Okay, so that is why equating the coefficient of x power n. Equating the coefficient of equating the coefficient of x power n. We get equating coefficient of x power n. Okay, come to first right hand side. Here C0 into C0 x power n. X power n coefficient C0 square. Okay. Next C1 into C1 C1 square x power n. Okay, therefore the coefficient is c1 square plus etc. plus etc. plus cn into cn square x power n coefficient cn square. Okay, remember this LHS answer is ready. Now I want to prove RHS. To prove this answer, here the coefficient of x power n. Remember, the coefficient of x power n is given by here n equal to 2n. The coefficient of x power n is given by 2n cn. So the left hand side is 2n cn. Children listen. Now see, now we have, yes, I want to reverse. That is c0 square plus c1 square plus etc. plus cn square is equal to, what is left side? Yes, which is equal to 2n cn. Okay. And how to simplify RHS? Anyone? Yes. So this RHS is of the form Ncr. Listen the formula. Ncr is equal to, yes, very good. That is Ncr equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. What is the technique to write this formula? Yes. First number n, so numerator n factorial. First number minus suffix number n minus r. Yes, n minus r factorial. Suffix alone r factorial. Similar idea I want to use for RHS. Okay, start your answer. Yes, which is equal to first number 2n. Good. 2n factorial divided by, next step, yes, first number minus suffix number 2n minus n factorial. 2n minus n factorial into, yes, suffix alone n factorial. That's it. Okay, now which is equal to, yes, I want to simplify. 2n factorial fix it. Listen, 2n factorial divided by, yes, 2n minus n equal to n. That is n factorial. Already n factorial. Now which is equal to, okay, numerator, yes, 2n factorial divided by, good, n factorial into n factorial the whole square. So n factorial the whole square. Yes, which is the required RHS. Okay, right now LHS equal to RHS. That is LA. Write your given question. That is, the left hand side is given by c0 square plus c1 square plus etc. plus cn square. So n's proved. Okay, which is the required answer? This last part, no.